कल्याण नगरे जाते संवित स्वर्ण महोत्सवे समर्पयामि यत्कृतं श्री गुरोश्चरणाम्बुजे समर्पयामि यत्कृतं श्री गुरोः चरणाम्बुजे। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। So I am here just to thank the organizers, the Samvit Vikasa Kendra, for giving all the sadhakas of Bangalore, and many sadhakas have come from other centers also. All of us, including me, giving a delicious treat of Samvit Samagri. The Samvit Samagri always falls into a triology, a pattern of three. The fundamental pattern we try to follow, in which there will be some Shastriya karma, Shastra Chintana, and then Shastriya Upasana. I don't know whether you planned it in that way or not. Usually the characteristic of Samvit Satras they are more or less designed and carried out by the mother herself. We plan something and something comes out of it. Of course, beautifully. In every Satra we have found that. So I don't know, maybe you might have designed the whole thing in such a way that you began with a beautiful Shastriya karma, an inspiring Bhavana, followed by Shastra Chintana, the Upadesha of Mahapurushas, and you ended with an extremely elevating and enlightening Bhava Rasa Sanskriti Karikrama you ended with. I am very glad that you could accomplish this beautiful contribution to the Amritotsava. So my thanks to you. I don't know what difficulties you have faced in executing this. I am sure you had. Otherwise you do not have been so nice. The golden aura comes out of this tapasya, this kashta sahana. Ever since the Ujjain celebration, the inauguration of the Suvarna Jayanti, ever since that Kanaka Varsha, the golden aura has been following me, or I have been finding it wherever I went. I don't know if you have seen the Samvit. I had mentioned in that when I returned from Ujjain to the ashrama in Mount Abu, I was surprised to see the golden aura spreading over the lake, the Sant Sarovar. The tiny golden fish we had let into that lake, they had become big, so big, and they were going about everywhere. In every place, something or other symbolizing the Hiranmayi, the Samvit Swarupini, whom we are celebrating, used to happen. The greatest surprise came 4 days back. On the 8th, I was visiting Mysore. Sri Raghavendra had kindly arranged for Deva Darshana, and I had gone to the Kaveri banks to have a holy snana. And right there on the bank there was an ashrama, Swasthya. It had an Ayurveda clinic. They were treating some special patients, mostly from the West. When they came to know that yes, a Swami has come, they were nice to come, and they desired to see me. About 4 or 5, mostly Americans. So one old lady, she very reverentially did pronounce to me. She had great difficulty in bending down. And then she presented me with this. Can you see? She comes from Colorado. This is the water of the Colorado, and that gold chips she has got from the Colorado River. I was going to ask her, how do you know that I am celebrating Golden Jubilee? Of course, I would have confused her. Before that, she started explaining the thing you see on the top is the mountain goat. Mountain goat. I said, yes, I am familiar with it, I have seen it. Not in the Himalayas, but in the show, in the pictures I have seen describing the entire life of a mountain goat. It can scale any height of the mountain, even in the Alps, the snowy heights. It can not only surmount the heights, it can survive any weather. I said, this symbolizes a sannyasi. I said, I am also a mountain goat. She was taken away. I am a Giri. Every sadhaka should be a mountain goat. Don't be taken aback. Every sadhaka has to be a sannyasi. Because that is the only path. That is a basic sadhana, which will continue through all and every form of your sadhana. Tyaga, tyaga, tyaga. Is it not? If you want amrita, there is no other path. Tyage neke amritatva manasho. Eke, some people, all are not on the path of tyaga. Not that it is very difficult, but somehow they have a fear, they have an allergy. They think that if they do the tyaga, their bhoga will go away. That is because they have not been initiated by the gurus, they have not listened to the Upanishads. The very first verse of the Ishavasya says, Tena tyaktena bhunjitha. Tyaktena, Bhashyakara says, tyagena. If you do tyaga in this way which the Guru is explaining, you will enjoy life. You will have all the bhoga, all the relevant legal bhoga. The trouble is when you want the kick of an illegal bhoga. The kick of life. The life that kicks is not a life, not a very edifying life. We want a lift of life, not a kick of life. Tyage amritatva manashuhu. A person who seeks the amrita, the akrita, which we have been dealing with from the very first day, from the Chitra Pyramid. The krita is anitya. Everybody knows what has been done will be undone. All actions bear fruits which are transitory. These are all certain obvious observations everybody can make. The complexity comes, what do you desire? What is your desire? Yes, we are human beings, we have our own desires. There are purusharthas, very good. We don't deny that. Artha, kama, very good. But there is a way initiated by our gurus, seen by the seers, explained in the Vedas. There is a way of obtaining artha, enjoying kama, and yet be eligible for amrita. Not be drowned in that, not be clogged with that. Yes, there is a way. Parikshalokan karmachetan brahmano nirvedamaya. There is no tyaga of the loka. The loka is there. To the contrary, the call given by the Vedas is annam bhavukurvita, bhunjita. Gather as much material needed for your life and enjoyment. Yes. Lipseta. These are all wonderful statements, but very carefully to be studied. Labdham rakshayat prayatnata rakshitam vardayet chaiva. Whatever you want to get, strive for it, get it. When you have got it, then try to increase it. Don't be satisfied with it. Santushtaha ka purushaha. He who gets satisfied with a little, no, he is not a full man. Ka purushaha. Get them all. When you get, what will you do? Vruddham patreshu nikshipe. So that you can give. Unless you have, what will you give? The glory is in giving, not in getting. The intelligence is there in getting, but enlightenment is not there unless you give. Emancipation is not there unless you give. So unless you walk on the path, yajna, dana, tapaha, all this dharma also can be binding. Whereas these are all important sadhanas on the path of enlightenment. Without this you can't even desire for the truth. Tametam vedana vachanena brahmana vividishanti yajnena danena tapasa anashakena. Anashaka is sannyasa. Yajna is needed, dana is needed, tapas is needed. Bhagavan, Jagadguru, Vasudeva Putra, Krishna, again and again states emphatically, Natyajyam, Yajnadana Tapat Karma, Natyajyam, Karyameva Tat. And what is the last Upadesha of the Bhagavad Gita? The last assurance that the Lord gives before becoming silent? Sarvadharman Parityajya. If you don't do dharma, then what parityaga will you do? It is not that it will go on accumulated and then you will be doing tyaga. Every dharma karma involves a tyaga. It begins with a very seemingly simple act of all karma do for the Lord. It's not a tyaga. You are not doing for yourself. You have to offer it to the Lord. So these are the little sannyasa, sanskaras that must come to you. That is the part, that is the only part. Otherwise you will all be kripana, miserable. Kripana, you understand? That is what Arjuna confessed. Karpanya doshopahata svabhava. My intellect, I had the intellect, I could have managed the situation, solved it myself, but I am not able to do because my intellect itself is crippled by a kripanatva. That is the kripanatva. In a very gross way, it means a miser, a kripana. That means he cannot live, he cannot give that wealth, whatever he has. That incapacity to give, tyaga, part with that. That is a very gross thing. In the highest sense of kripanatva, as declared by the great Vedanta master, Yajnavalkya Maharishi, in that Sabha of Janaka, when Gargi stands up and questions, he answers. Ye tadaksharam Gargi avaditva asman lokat praiti sa kripanaha. I don't know whether we should take it as a definition of akshara or a definition of a kripana. See the stroke of the master. He had already told akshara is that into which everything exists, akshara is that which never vanishes. In the end he says, that is the akshara without knowing which, if this body is given up, then he will be a kripana. That is the definition of a kripana. Giving up the body without knowing that absolute truth. So that is the goal, that is the ultimate achievement. Before you get that, it is all kripanatva only. Therefore I was saying, everyone is a mountain goat. You have to scale the heights and survive on very little. This much space, 1 inch, and that goat is able to stand. I was amazed seeing those National Geography or Animal Planet. So you don't need much. If only you can train yourself and manifest this inherent capacity to do tyaga, a little thing is enough. Not much is needed for you. If only you know how to balance yourself. That is what is told, Pariksha Lokan Karma Chitan. Examine properly the Loka. Nirveda Maya. The main requisite quality is Nirveda. Nirveda is an absolute necessity on the path of Tyaga. It's a beautiful word. Instead of saying Vairagya, the Upanishad uses the word Nirveda. Nirveda, like Nishreyasa. It's a supreme Shreyas, Paramartha. Nirveda, a supreme knowing. I don't know, people have after all listening to all these lectures also, instinctively Vairagya means giving, not having anything to do with things. And the worst thing is giving up home. Nirveda, it's a particular way of knowing what this thing is, realizing its true nature and putting it to the proper use for which it is meant. That is Nirveda. Nirveda Mayata. So this Nirveda opens the door to the path of the Amrita, the Akrita. So all that is expected of you is to have a new perception and a new way of action. Nirveda refers to that. Vairagya refers to that. It refers to a perception, seeing things properly and then handling it. Action. Through that action or your reaction, only I can know whether you are having Vairagya or not. Otherwise, how will anybody know? How you perceive a thing and how you handle it. So this perception and the transformation in the action, this can come only through the grace of the Guru. Automatically it will not come. The scientists are doing the pariksha, is it not? The loka pariksha. What is coming out of it? Endless troubles, endless problems. And the more and more they can dish out their findings and make it applicable to life, more and more devastation all around. That is not the pariksha here. This is an inward pariksha. For that pariksha, the Guru has to be there and initiate you into that. So you have to be Dikshita in the Samvit Patha. Don't worry, don't ask who is the Guru. There is only one Guru. Sapurveshamapi Guruhu. Our masters are very clear about it. That Lord who creates out of His abundance and joy, that same Lord out of His grace condescends to initiate into the path of liberation. He has not made this world as a trap, as a deceit, to heap burdens and travails upon you. Certainly not. He is Ananda Swarupa. And He is also Karunamaya. His Karuna manifests as a force that helps you to move towards liberation. While living in the world, accepting the world, Jagatrayam Shambhava Nartanastali. Yesterday also we are dealing with music, we can deal with dance. That is how our masters have asked us to look at the world, not as something which you can grab and put into your mouth. But you can enjoy. You can enjoy a flower without thrusting it into your nose. No? Then certainly that smell will go away. You can enjoy the world by recognizing what it is. Shambhava Nartanastali. Shambhava is one who gives joy, the ground of joy. Shambhava Nartanastali. Guru initiates into this. So in every satra we are getting this initiation. It's not just one act, it's not act at all. Totally it is inward. And for everything inward we have a symbol, that's a different thing. Diksha, you know, I must have told you. Recall it. There are only two letters in this. Di and Sha. To Di add a Pana. To Ksha add a Lana. Di Pana, Ksha Lana. That's what Diksha is. An inflaming Deepana of awareness. Kshalana, a cleansing of awareness. It's entirely for awareness only. Diksha. Deepana, becoming bright. Kshalana, cleansing. We are all familiar with that. But you know only the body brightening and the body cleansing. Is it not? Don't confuse that with the Diksha. How his face was shining. Shining with what shampoo, shining with what detergent or what, I don't know. So many names are there. When I go into a modern bathroom, it's all full of these cosmetics. That is not the kshalana. It is an inward light